When you get sick, when someone gets sick. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I do share with you my perspective on different topics. I hope you like, share, subscribe. All 5 channel names are pinned to the top of the comment section or the description box below. So when you get sick, I was thinking about that today. You know, I've talked about it before. I think I did a video called The House of Sickness and when you get sick. But I thought, you know what? It goes a little bit beyond the videos that I did. And I thought about what happens when you know that you're not going to get better. Well, I think when we get sick, the first thing is we want to go to, get better. That's the first reaction. And then the second reaction is to get comfortable. Or for some, it might be to get comfortable and then get better. It just depends. And yet the two go hand in hand. No one wants to be miserable and sick and not feeling well. So they want to be comfortable at the same time they want to get well. But, when my husband was going through this cancer journey, and I've talked about that in numerous other videos, so if you don't know that, go back and look. When he was going through the cancer journey, our focus was on getting him well, The second focus was on being comfortable. And both of those really went hand in hand at the same time because no one wants to be miserable and uncomfortable. When he was going through the chemotherapy, it was just such a miserable time. And yet our focus was on getting him well and doing the best he could to be comfortable during that whole process. But what happens when you or someone is not going to get better? Their condition is chronic or, it's just not going to improve. A while back, I had a dear friend that passed on. And towards the end of her life, she knew that she was going to pass on. And even though all of us said, we're hoping that you're going to get better, we're, only would talk in that direction of her getting well and getting better. And yet she knew better. She said, you know what, I know I'm going to pass on. And she said, I just want to be comfortable. And she was so realistic. She was so brave. I called her a brave soldier. I used to tell her, you're such a brave soldier. And she said, there's a time to get well. But she said, I'm not going to get well. She said, and I just want to be comfortable. And so she was comfortable. She ate the foods that she wanted to eat at that point. She, watched the TV shows she wanted to watch. And I think her family did the very, very best. I know her family did the very, very best. They did an outstanding job of taking care of her during that time. And so, the goal is to get better, is to always keep the eye on the ball of getting better. And in the meantime, also comfort, being comfortable, doing your best you can to be comfortable when you're not feeling good. And in her situation, she knew that she was not going to get better. She had a terminal illness that the doctors had diagnosed it as that. I'm a believer that there's always a chance of getting well. So I stay focused on getting well, not being sick. And yet that was her choice to embrace that those were her last days and she did not want to waste them by being miserable, and she wanted to be comfortable, and so she was. And, she liked to eat McDonald's food, so she had people go out and buy her McDonald's food, and she ate that. And she, kind of did what she wanted to do at that point. She kept herself comfortable. And unfortunately with my husband, he's on the road of great improvement and he's doing really, really well. And it was very difficult. And yet during that time, we, tried to keep him comfortable because he was just feeling awful, getting the chemotherapy. And yet our goal was on getting him well. So, it's kind of a combination when you're sick or when someone's sick, they want to hopefully keep their mind on getting well and then staying well. And in the meantime, being comfortable as well, in my opinion. Okay? From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe. And I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.